night routine is off, your morning doesn't stand a chance. I used to binge Netflix until 1 a.m., wake up exhausted and unmotivated. And then one day, randomly on a Thursday, my mom sent me a quote that said, "Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most." As I thought about it, every night what I wanted in the moment was to feel relaxed, especially after a long day. But what I wanted most was to wake up energized, focused, and ready to take on my day. This all showed me I was truly self-sabotaging. At that point, I was like, I need to stop being a lazy girl right now. I was putting in all this work to have a good morning routine, only to fuck it up at night with a shitty night routine. It was basically all for nothing. So girl, that was the turning point for me. I became obsessed with reading books and watching endless videos. From all this research, I created the best, but still realistic night routine that's guaranteed to set you up for success, allowing you to have more energy, focus, motivation, better mood, and as a result, productivity. If you're anything like me, after working for the past 10 plus hours or potentially studying, your brain is throbbing, and the last thing you want to do is think more. This is when I typically get my second form of movement in. This movement is usually not my workout, it's more me time. The time to decompress from work, get some steps in, or simply just move my body in a way that feels good. The benefits of just taking 10 minutes to walk or stretch every day is massive. It's going to leave you feeling refreshed, energized, and fully ready to start your night routine. Like, think about it. We spend so much of our days fighting for our lives. We can spend 10 minutes or more talking to a friend, your parent, or even listening to a good podcast to fill your cup. This is how I like to think about planning for the next day. Instead of being lazy now, I prepare now so that I can be lazy later. And listen, when I like to be lazy, I don't want to do anything. So I create a detailed schedule and to-do list for the following day. My OCD self in the morning always loves me for this because without a plan, I tend to do nothing because I just don't even know where to start. Having a clear list helps me focus in on the morning, preventing procrastination. Then in the morning, I prioritize my task, tackling the most important ones first. This way, if I don't finish everything, it's not a big deal. I have the next day to do it. And every night, I always love to plan out my outfit to avoid that last minute stress. I literally want to look like my Pinterest board just came to life, okay? Nothing less. I know what you're thinking. Cleaning? Girl, I'm trying to relax and unwind. How is this going to help me? Listen, do not underestimate the power of a clean home. I don't know how I lived as a child with clothes all over the place. Actually, I was always stressed and anxious as a teenager, so I guess it showed. But now, especially in the work from home environment, I always try to keep at least a halfway decent place. Now, I'm not getting out the mop bucket every day, okay? No, it's just 10 minutes of wiping down counters, dusting off the mirrors, or sweeping. It goes a long way. Clean your space, clear your mind. It's a corny quote, but it's true, and it's gonna leave you feeling relaxed, focused, and productive. Now that the cleaning is out of the way, it's finally time to relax by taking a warm shower. This is when I shave my body, exfoliate, all the things. Taking a warm shower helps you to relax, and it's even going to help you have a deep night's sleep. I know you're tired and you just want to eat and sleep, but we only have one skin, girl. And cleansing your face and putting on some product takes 5 minutes out of your day. And trust me, it makes all the difference because it's not just about the physical benefits of skincare routine, but it's also about how it makes you feel. And for me, whenever I know that I've invested in myself, I feel so much better and I radiate that back into the world. As an overall tip from me, less is more. Build yourself a quick and efficient skincare routine. You don't need 10 products Cleanse, treat, and hydrate your skin. Those steps are essential, but everything else is optional. Remember, you build routines to stick to them. So whether it's skincare, fitness, or studying, simplify everything as much as you can. And I promise you, it'll be that much easier to stay consistent. In a world filled with draining news, every night I always write down 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm obsessed with neuroscience and studying the brain, and when I learned that our brains are wired to think negatively and that we have to actively rewire them to think positively is when the game changed for me. I also like to reflect on 3 things I could have done better that day. Not to beat myself up, but to acknowledge my humanity. I recognize my imperfections, aim to do better the next day, and then I let it go. There's simply no need in beating ourselves up. It doesn't solve anything, and it's just not helpful. The final reflection of the day is manifestation. I know some people have negative views on manifestation, but I see it very similarly to my time as a college athlete. Every night, our coach had us imagine ourselves performing our events, regardless if we were injured or at practice. What I didn't know at the time that I know now is that technique works because the brain can't tell the difference between what you imagine and what you actually experience. Let me say that again. If you imagine something, your brain can't tell if that's true or not. So why would I sit here imagining myself failing or not achieving my goals? No. I'm going to imagine myself winning over and over and over again. And it's not because I'm delulu, well, maybe a little bit, but because I know the power of my brain and I'm going to use this human ability to help me win, be more productive, and accomplish my goals. If you know me, you know I love winding down the evening with a cup of tea. I'm basically British. Everyone from the UK is rolling their eyes so hard at me right now, but I'm low-key obsessed with tea. My current cabinet is not doing it justice. I either drink stress relief tea to help me relax, raspberry and chamomile, or I create a tea mixture of my own with fresh fruit, cinnamon sticks, and it is just so yummy. Tea helps with so many things like acne, hormone imbalance, stress, and it tastes so good. When it comes to supplements, there are 3 main vitamins I take every single night because come to find out, it's actually better for you to take your vitamins at night versus the morning to help improve the absorption. Magnesium, this is going to help your muscles relax and calm the mind. Vitamin D, this is going to give you energy, and vitamin C to support your immune health. And all of these vitamins are non-stimulating, so it won't interfere with your sleep. Listen, there's nothing wrong with striving to have a productive evening routine. It's simply all of us wanting to do a great thing, better ourselves. But I do want to call out, our future is not going to be altered by something we do once or twice. That's kind of the beauty of mistakes. So what I want us to do is wake up and ask, what would make today great? What would be the best way to spend the energy I was given today? What can I do in the evening to help me feel better about myself tomorrow? Do this every single day, and I promise you, you're gonna see results.